And finally, we have the canvas or the working area over here, which in first place you will get this kind of tabs, like for example you get in Microsoft Edge or in Google Chrome, which allow you to navigate all the views that you have opened previously in ArchiCad much faster than by clicking over here in the navigator. You can click over here, or you can either click over here, however you want to navigate your project. You also get one small icon over here. You can click right here in order to open all the tabs you have opened all at once. And for example, if you want to quickly navigate to your east elevation, you can click over here, or you can also click once again over here to go back to your ground floor. You can also use these options in order to close all the tabs that you're not using, so you have much less active tabs that you want to work on. But this is quite useful in order to manage all the open tabs that you have in your project. And finally, you have the working area, like for example this canvas over here, where all the action will take place. Now, I want to point something out about the interface. You can, for example, select the toolbar. You can modify it by making it much smaller. For example, if you make your toolbar much smaller, as you can notice, all the tools will only display as icons. But if you make it a little bit more wider, you can also see that all the icons now will have a name. My own preference is to display it as icons and display it as a name. So it's quite useful in order to know which tool is which. But if you want to have a little bit more of canvas space, you can make this a little bit thinner. For example, like over here, you also get a pop-up navigator, which is basically the same, repeated once again over here, with the exception that it's a pop-up configuration of this same menu. So for example, something you can do is right-click over here, the small line you get over here. You can close, for example, your project map and still have a pop-up version of the navigator. Once again, if you say, I don't want the pop-up version of the navigator, you can click over here, the three lines you get over here, and you can select this option, which is Show Navigator, in order to return the navigator to the original place. So something that ArchiCad will allow you is to either choose whether you want to have the pop-up version of the navigator, or if you want to have the static version of the navigator, you can also, for example, make it much wider or make it even much thinner. Or, as I mentioned, you can also hide the navigator in order to prioritize the canvas space.